Hi, my name is Birgitte Jensen, and I have chosen to demonstrate how I would plan to use VoiceThread as a collaborative visual and audio document in exploring George Orwell's Animal Farm in my classroom. It has the capability to involve both visual and auditory learners. It allows for the kids to contribute their own images and videos and key quotes from the text and comment upon and discuss their choices. It is interactive and it can be accessed both from home and from the classroom. It is a collaborative document. It gives shy students who are less likely to raise their hand a chance to share their thoughts and feelings, and they can do this through phone, video, or record a voice through the back channel, and of course they can also add text. One of the challenges in teaching Animal Farm is to convey the underlying themes, which are totalitarianism and the foundation in Marxism and the connection to Stalin. Keeping cognitive learning theory in mind, we need to consider student prior knowledge. As humans, we can relate to characters on a personal level by identifying. We feel fear, we can be vain, or we can be strong or obedient. Through understanding how the characters think and feel, it is easier to understand how they operate in the community. The questions I would ask would appear here, and if I had a student here, the answer would appear here. A community provides structure and comfort to individual members. Often within a community, members take on a leadership role, and how these leaders guide the members of the community can greatly affect the individual members. A leader that is distanced from the community members and does not treat them well or rules by fear is likely to be disliked or even hated. The animals revolt and chase Mr. Jones off the farm. Two new leaders emerge that the animals look up to and listen to, but the relationship quickly sours. At this point, I would ask my kids a question. All power corrupts, absolute power corrupts absolutely, by Lord Acton. What does this statement mean to you? And my kids would be able to answer in this area. They could answer via text, or they could decide to record their voice. An inequality between the pigs and the other animals develop, as well as a power struggle between Snowball and Napoleon. And if you see here, Snowball would likely be this character right here, and Napoleon is probably this character, over here. So why ask so many questions about the characters? Well, to understand history and ideology, it is important to understand people and societies first. And the images in VoiceThread help create that picture. Not only can students see the images, but they can also upload their own. It is critical that the student can relate their own experience to that of the characters in the book. Then we can move on to history, and we can see that Joseph Stalin shares a lot of characteristics with Napoleon in George Orwell's Animal Farm. In order for my students to understand the context of this book, we are going to be reading it in conjunction with the history department covering the same time period. That way my students can more easily draw the connection between Napoleon and Stalin. In a way, it's easier to understand history through the eyes of a character in a book. Images and quotes from Animal Farm have also been used to draw connections to other regimes. And ideas from Animal Farm have been used in political propaganda. So, VoiceThread allows for the visual and auditory learner to become better acquainted with the text. It also allows for students who are less likely to participate in class to participate via the back channel, via text in the document, both in and out of the classroom. And it allows for me as a teacher to be able to build on the character, from character to the relationships to the and then draw connections from there to the ideology and the political climate and so forth.